Hi guys, Esther here, and today on optimizing our emotional intelligence, aka recognize and manage our level of crazy with EQ, we're talking about they didn't respond how I wanted. So recently I had a client who reported to me that her significant other didn't reach out to her to ask her how she was doing. She was not feeling well, and he's out of the country, and she was really upset that he didn't reach out to her in the morning to check in how she was doing. And so the question arose that, he just doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about me. He's in his own world. He's doing what he's doing. And, he's so selfish and he just doesn't care. So I got her to think about the following, and this is something that we should all be thinking about. Here's the thing. Every person has their strengths, has their gifts, has their weaknesses. And if we know that someone is really good at, let's just say, like her partner's really good at business. He's a really good businessman. He knows how to make money. He knows how to make it rain. He knows what to do what he needs to do to bring home the bacon. And that's just what he knows how to do. That is his gift. And okay, maybe some people will say his curse, but in this situation, that is his gift. And he's done a great job supporting her. He's done a great job supporting himself. He's, very well established. He's a very generous person. For the most part, he gives a lot to his community, to different organizations when he can. And so that is really his gift. And so I got her to think about that. Look, yes, maybe he should have reached out to you. He did the night before when she let him know when they spoke that she wasn't feeling well. In the morning, she let him know, like in the afternoon when they spoke because of the time difference. And then at night, he reached out before he went to bed. He reached out and asked her how she was doing, but they didn't connect again because they missed each other on the call. But he did check in. In the morning, though, he didn't reach out and didn't ask how she was doing. So for her, that was a little painful. So the question here is he wrong? Is he a douche? Is he a problem? Well, sure, we can see that as, okay, he's being insensitive. He's wrapped up in his own world. He's busy overseas doing whatever he's doing. But we also have to give him a little bit of credit in the fact that he's doing what he does best. And what he does best is business. He may not be always the most thoughtful in these other little details. So maybe cut him some slack. Maybe consider and be the observer in the situation and really check in. What is your awareness? Because we are awareness. We are conscious beings with awareness. We are the clouds, not the sky. Our job is just to observe the thoughts. Our job is to observe our emotions as they're coming through, not get attached to them. So what are these emotions and these feelings coming through and now trying to get us to attach to these feelings and these upsets and this drama that he didn't check in with us, right? That he didn't check in, that he doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. So just a question, just something to ponder. And the awareness, if we're really honest with ourselves, is really coming back to ourselves. Is I want attention. I don't feel like I matter to him. I'm not important. It always comes back to self. And so what can we do with that? What we can do with that is that we can heal that part of ourselves and just know that we do matter. We do count. We are important. And he's overseas doing all the things that he needs to do so that he can continue to provide for us and do what he needs to do to bring that money home and make sure that we are okay. And so I'm sure that he will check in at some point, and when he does, let's just be grateful. But again, it's just food for thought, so feel free to check it out and think about it for yourself. And maybe he is a douche, because none of us really know, to the degree of what we want. Maybe sometimes we want them to be more checking in. We don't care about the business, and some of us care more that they're a businessman than we do about the checking in. So each one of us really have to see what's more important for us. So hope that helped, at least for the minute, to manage the crazy. And as always, when you know and understand yourself, the world will know and understand you too. And guys, join us for our upcoming event, June 22nd, where we will learn more tools on how to handle the crazy. All right? So, as always, when you know and understand yourself, the world will know and understand you too. And remember, what's the best that can happen? All right, guys, take care.